Hi Virgo, welcome to your love and relationship reading for March 16th through the 31st. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I'd like to start off with a reading for my singles, and then I move into a reading for my couples. Father of Pentacles. This represents where you are right now. The Father of Pentacles is a very deep individual, someone who there's more than what meets the eye with this person. There's more under the surface. This person has deep family roots and is also very closely tied with nature, okay? The next card is the card of Judgment, and this is what's covering you. This has to do with your ability to rise above such hard situations that fall on you, okay? The next card is the Lover's card, and this is what's crossing you. This could indicate that maybe that somebody has just entered your life, somebody who... or somebody that possibly you have your eye on, somebody who you have a very deep connection with. This also represents a choice that you have to make, and that choice is either to walk alone or walk on this path with this individual. The next card is the Moon, and this has to do with the foundation of this situation. I think that in the past, you've had some relationships that you have felt were deceptive, that there were lots of different layers to a specific individual that you were unaware of. And this was something that has really stayed with you. The next card represents the recent past, and this is the Ace of Swords. This has to do with a situation probably within the last 3 months, or is a situation that is, just now starting to fade out of your life. This has to do with probably a situation that kind of took you by surprise. I think that this was a relationship that you had wanted to really pursue. However, I think that there was a lack of commitment on this person's part. The next card is the Daughter of Swords, and this is your aspirations. This is in search of truth. You want something honest. You want something straightforward. And I think that this really stems from the Moon, with all these different layers that you have had to work through, and all these different layers. You just want a relationship that's very forthcoming, and for you to be able to see and hear this person for exactly who they are with deep understanding, and vice versa, with no misconceptions of who they are. The next card is you in the environment of the future, and this is the Fool. This has to do with you making a decision to leave your former self behind and move in a positive direction towards the future. And this could definitely mean you and this Lover's card moving in a direction together with a more or with a deep, long-lasting, substantial commitment. And the outcome is the Ten of Cups. So this is going to be a very long-lasting relationship, deep emotional connections with lots of opportunities that are available to you. So that's very exciting. So now I'm going to move into my couple spread. know what? I think I'm going to stay with this deck because I just love it. So the first card in the spread represents what you're bringing into this relationship. This is the Son of Pentacles. I think that you're taking a different approach with this relationship, a different approach that you haven't really used before in the past. You're trying to have a fresh outlook. This also has to do with change within yourself that you're trying to implement and move forward with. This also indicates your dedication to family. There's a lot of curiosity as well on your part, but you're bringing a very nurturing, strong sense into this relationship. The next card is the Strength card, and this is where you are now in relation to the other person. This has to do with deep admiration, a lot of respect that you have for this individual. This individual also has a very gentle side, and is somebody who is very soothing to you. The next card is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is what you're hoping to get from this relationship. When you think of the Seven of Pentacles, I always think of somebody who is surrounded by an abundance of things, a lot of things to be thankful for, but isn't necessarily very happy. There isn't a connection. You're just not feeling it. And this is something that you really want to avoid. This is something that you want to stay away from. But I also want to remind you the law of attraction. When we think about something or concentrate on something, we bring it into us. So it's just something to keep in mind. The next card is the Seven of Swords, and this is what the other person is bringing into the relationship with you. I don't think it's very easy for this person to be fully vulnerable, to open up all the different layers of him or herself to you. And I think that this probably has to do with experiences from the past to just fully expose those vulnerabilities. And it's not that this person is wanting to be dishonest or not wanting to be forthcoming. It's just simply, it's very difficult for them, and maybe they don't have the tools inside to be fully forthcoming. The next card is the Mother of Cups, and this is what they're getting out of this relationship. There's a deep emotional connection that they're getting, a deep, soothing, emotional connection, but they also really appreciate you're also a protector, and this person appreciates that type of strength and desire and dedication that you have towards this relationship. The next card is the Nine of Wands, and this is what they're hoping to experience with you. This has to do with an acknowledgement of your partner willing to put forth the work that it takes to make this relationship successful, because at the end of the day, you are the light at the end of the tunnel for this person. The next card is the Eight of Wands, and this has to do with how you see your partner. Your partner, you are absolutely overwhelmed with consumed with. When you close your eyes, your partner is all you see, okay? The next card has to do with how your partner sees you, and this is the Empress. The Empress is a very divine creature, somebody who creates, who turns spirit into matter. You are a creator, and this person sees you as this wonderful creator that you are. The outcome is the Star, and this is hope, hope for the future. So with that said, I'm going to pull some cards to see what you need to learn to make this relationship work. Okay, so the first card that I really want to touch on is the Three of Wands, and this has to do with seeing the things that you've planned played out. So working towards that space where you could see life moving in front of you with all of your efforts, you know, as if they're pieces of a puzzle that are functioning, okay? But the first card we have is the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who is very analytical, somebody who is very honest, somebody who could also be very cynical at times. We also have the Five of Cups, which has to do with deep sorrow, pain, and this can indicate that maybe there's some issues, and I think that it's in regards to your partner that still need to be worked through, processed, so that you can release and move forward, and so that all these pieces of the puzzle can work in motion. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.